Well, good morning, everyone, team. Let's start the session for today. Yeah, good morning. So, first of all, a warm welcome to TrioTech Software Trainings. And today we are here to have a demo on Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud applications. So, before starting the session for today, let me introduce about myself. My name is Tarun and Kumar. I'm having 12 plus years of experience in total, and I'm a certified Oracle Cloud Implementation Specialist. And I've coming to my experience out of 12 years. From the last 7 years, I have been part of this Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud implementations. Prior to that, I worked for the ERP systems like PeopleSoft and eBusiness Suite. And in this experience in my Fusion HCM Cloud applications, I worked for close to 10 plus projects. And when I mention about the projects, I worked from wide range. I worked for different wide range of implementation, support, and implementation upgradation projects team. Coming to the clients that I worked for, so basically I'm having a multi-legislative exposure in this particular technology. I worked for the clients like from the countries like United States, UK, Canada, Finland, and Middle East countries. And I'm a corporate trainer for this Oracle HCM Cloud applications, where I conducted several corporate trainings in the companies like Wipro, TCS, Tech Mahindra, and Mastech. For all these companies, I have conducted the trainings on these HCM Cloud applications as well, team. And I'm also a trainer in Oracle University officially, where I have taken the trainings on this technology in the Oracle University as well. This is about a brief introduction about myself, team. So today I cannot take the introduction about all of you people. So after the demo, I will be connecting with you one-on-one. Probably some of you have already reached me and we have discussed about all the aspects of the training and what could be the career prospects once you complete this particular training and all. And whoever the people directly joining the demo today, after the class, I will be reaching out to you. So you can share your details in the chat button here. So our admin team, Mr. Verma, will be reaching out to you in the chat so that you can share your WhatsApp number and email ID in that. Once the session is done, we can connect and we can discuss further on that individually. So let me quickly go to today's agenda, like what we are going to see in this demo on Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud applications. So in today's session, team, first we will be talking about introduction to the ERP, first of all, because our Fusion HCM Cloud application will come under the family of this ERP team. So we'll talk about this introduction to the ERP, and then I will talk about Oracle Fusion applications evaluation overview and what is Fusion application, like what are these Fusion applications means, what are the routes that were laid down in order to come up by this product from Oracle, and in which year Oracle introduced these Oracle applications in the market. So what are the different technical tools working in the background for these Fusion applications? That all we will discuss here in what is Fusion application and Fusion application evaluation overview. Then I will be talking about on-premise versus cloud deployment option. Like whenever a customer or a client buying this Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud applications team, the application can be deployed or delivered in different deployment options. Like we have on-premise deployment option and a cloud deployment option. So here we will see the fundamental difference between on-premise and cloud deployment options. And then I will talk about types of companies involved. Like when we learning this particular course, okay, who will be the, where we will be working, in which companies we will be working, and who is a client, who is a vendor or the seller of this particular product. That all we have to understand, team. So I will be talking about types of companies involved in these Oracle applications. And then we will see Oracle Fusion environment releases. Like Oracle basically will follow the quarterly upgradation policy, team. Like every quarter, they will be providing the upgradation to their application. So since when the Oracle launched this product in the market, what is the version that they came up? And we are in 2023 July now. What is the latest version? How that upgradation will happen? And every time when upgradation happen, how the sequence number that Oracle allocate for the application, and how we have to upskill every time when the upgradation is coming, some new features, some new enhancements will be coming in the application. So we will be discussing about that environment releases within the Oracle Fusion HCM cloud application team. Then I will talk about what are all the modules we have in this particular technology. Like here, many of you having a doubt in the mind. Like when you people used to reach me about the inquiry, people used to ask me, Kumar, what is functional and what is technical in this particular HCM? And what we have to choose, whether we have to go for functional or whether we have to go for technical. And some people used to ask me, do we require any coding background on this part? I mean, if I have to learn this particular course, do I require any coding, like any SQL, PLSQL, Java, Python, any of these programming languages or coding is required in this technology? So that all myths will be cleared here, team. Here I'm going to explain you what are all the modules we have in this particular application, what comes under functional side, what comes under technical side, and what is the market looking for currently. Whether if you have to go with a functional or a technical, or you have to go with a combination of techno-functional, that we will see here in modules in Oracle HCM Cloud. Then I will also explain you Oracle Knowledge Repository team. Like whenever you're learning this particular course, from our side, anyhow, you are going to get the materials for all the modules in this particular training. But if you want to access the Oracle documentation, so and here also, team, many of you will have a question here. Like, can we access Oracle documentation directly? Is it a free access, or do we have to subscribe, or do we have to be employee of Oracle organization or any other company to get access to this Oracle repository? So it's a free open access for any one team. Oracle provides the standard materials or the documents for all the modules in the HCM product. So how to access that in the system? And whenever every quarterly release is coming, some new features Oracle will give in the application. How to upskill ourselves with all these particular upgradations happening, that I will explain you in Oracle Knowledge Repository team. And then I will talk about Oracle certification process. So here also many of you having a concern in the mind, like, do we have to do certification once we learn this course in order to start my employment or career in this technology? What will be the Oracle HCM certification process? How to be applying for this one? What is the pattern of examination? And what sort of support you are going to get from us? That I will explain you in Oracle certification process team. And finally, we can conclude our session for today with why to choose TrioTech Software Trainings. Like, by enrolling with us, what are the benefits or what are the course offerings that you are going to get? We will be concluding the session with this team. So this is the agenda that which we planned for today's demo session. Okay. So let me quickly go to the very first topic for today, that is introduction to ERP. So what do you mean by ERP team? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. So you see, ERP is an acronym that stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. What is ERP? ERP is nothing but team. It's a business process management software that manages and integrates companies' financials, supply chain, operations, commerce, reporting, and human resource activities. See, basically, you take any company that is operating in the market. You take well-known Indian companies like Tata Group, you take as an example, Reliance Industries, you take, L&T, you take, or any companies, Amazon, Flipkart, Google, any company which is operating in the market, you take as an example too. In every company, there will be different business processes involved. Means in every company, there will be a HR wing, human resource wing, who will be taking care of the end-to-end recruiting, maintenance of the employees, right? In every organization, there will be a HR department or a HR wing. So what HR people will do in any company, they are responsible of maintaining the manpower in the organization, the recruiting of the employees, they're maintaining in the organization, their leaves every month, their salaries processing every month, their performance evaluations every year. That all will be handled by the human resource department. So in every company which is operating in the market, human resource wing or the department will be their team. Similarly, finance will be there in every company, who will be dealing with all the financial related maintenance in the organization, like how much amounts they are paying, how much amounts they are receiving. Everything will be maintained by the finance people. Then in every organization, their operational side of supply chain, procurement, and marketing side, if you go sales, CRM, marketing, everything will be their team. So in every organization, there will be different business processes involved. Now, in order to conduct that particular business operations team, companies requires a modular software, a tech-based applications are required team. For example, let us come to human resource wing or human resource department in any organization team. Let's suppose I have a company called Tata Group is there, let's suppose. So in Tata Group, we have some, let's assume 40,000 employees working in that particular company. So the HR department or the HR wing in that organization will be taking care of all that HR related activities in that organization for that employees team. So in order to conduct all that HR related operations, the Tata Group requires a HR related software or an application team. So ERP is nothing but one such product basically, which will be offering the solution where they can conduct their business operations. So Oracle Fusion HCM is one such product which comes under the ERP category or ERP family, which is offered by Oracle Corporation, which will be providing the services to the client in order to maintain their business activities team. So if you ask me, Kumar, ERP is a product or it's a category? ERP means it's a category or a family. Under that ERP family, we have different products available in the market team. Oracle's product is Oracle Fusion applications. We have SAP, which is owned by SAP Corporation. We have Workday, we have Salesforce, we have Blackboard, we have Northgate, Pegasus. These all are the different ERP products available in the market owned by different companies team. So to make you understand some of the existing ERP products in the market, I kept in the slide. But our discussion will be on Oracle Fusion HCM cloud application. So you can ask me, Kumar, before this ERP application, how these activities being done in the companies? See, before the technology intervention, everything used to be maintained manually. Means they used to maintain in the books how many employees are working. Let's say 100 employees are working. What are their names? Then today, how many employees are present? They used to take the attendance in the attendance book, right? And their salaries, everything they used to maintain in the Excels, or they used to physically write down in the books. But if it is a small company, 50 employees company, 100 employees company, you can handle manually. But if your company having 2,000 employees, 5,000 employees, 10,000 employees, you can't manage all these activities manually team. So a companies require a modular tech-based softwares in order to conduct all their operations team. So we have to talk about the human resource business area or the HR department in any company. So our product, Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team, is one such HR suite or HR application which is available in the market in order to cater the HR business services in the organization team. So any company who want to buy this product from Oracle, they will be using this HCM product for their in-house HR operations to conduct. Okay, so it's a tech-based modular application, HR application, in order to conduct all the HR related operations in the organization's team. So if you call it as a ERP team, all these business processes were integrated together actually. Means HR activities will be integrated with finance, finance will be integrated with operations, then procurement. So it's all are integrated basically. So that's why ERP is nothing but a business process management software that manages and integrates all the business areas in the organization team. So ERP is a category under which different ERP products are available in the market team. So one such product that offered by Oracle is Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications. Okay, so this is the background of the ERP team. Probably many of you already well experienced and you know, but by keeping freshers in the mind who joining today, we discussed about in a brief about the concept of ERP team. Now let me go to what is Fusion applications. So basically what is this Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications? See, if you ask me, Oracle Fusion applications, I can be best described into three categories team. Like they're built on open standard based platform, they're built on best business processes, and they can be deployed through selection of options. What do you mean by built on open standard based platform team? What do you mean by built on open standard based platform team? Whatever the components you are seeing here team, Oracle SOA, service oriented architecture, WebLogic server, JDeveloper, OBIEE, Web Center portal, enterprise manager, these all are the different individual technical tools available in the market team. So the entire Fusion applications backend schema was built on these different technical components. This is just for your information team. If any one of you from technical background, any DBA background or middleware background, you can understand on what basis these Fusion applications were working. In the background, these all technical tools were being used in order to develop this Fusion applications team. That is why I made a statement called Fusion applications built on open standard based platforms, and they built on best business processes. What I mean by Oracle Fusion applications built on best business processes team, see whatever the components you are seeing here, Oracle e-business suite, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, what are all these things team? These all are the individual ERP products available in the market. So what is this, Kumar? Let me come to the next slide. You will understand team. Oracle Fusion evaluation path. Now we have to understand this one to understand built on best business processes. See team, prior to 2006, prior to 2006, all these are the individual ERP products available in the market. Oracle used to have their own ERP product called e-business suite, EBS. And PeopleSoft is one product which is owned by PeopleSoft Corporation. Then JD Edwards is owned by JD Edwards Corporation. Then Siebel. These all are the different individual ERP products available at that point of time. Siebel is one ERP product. JD Edwards is one ERP application. Then PeopleSoft e-business suite. But during that time, there was an issue team. What is that? none of the applications in the market is very well matured or standardized in all the business areas team. For example, you take Oracle's own ERP product at that point of time is e-business suite. So Oracle EBS is very matured, very stable only in the financials business area, but not in HCM, not in supply chain, not in procurement other team. E-business suite is very matured, stable product in the financial business area. If you take PeopleSoft, PeopleSoft is very successful in HRMS, means our HCM business area team. But PeopleSoft is not that demanded, that stable, or that matured in other business areas like operations, supply chain, CRM, financials. Then similarly, if you take JD Edwards team, JD Edwards is very good at procurement and financials. Siebel is very good at CRM. Hyperion is very good at reporting part team. But none of the ERP applications at that point of time is very stable in all the business areas in the organization team. So what Oracle did in the year 2006, Oracle with $18 billion acquisition, Oracle acquired all these companies. Anyhow, e-business suite is their own product. Oracle acquired PeopleSoft from PeopleSoft Corporation. Oracle acquired JD Edwards. Oracle acquired Siebel. Oracle acquired Hyperion. So what Oracle did in the year 2006 with $18 billion acquisition, Oracle acquired all the existing ERP tools at that point of time. And Oracle taken the knowledge from that products, from their existing e-business suite, financial knowledge Oracle taken. From Hyperion, Oracle taken the reporting knowledge. From Siebel, CRM knowledge. From PeopleSoft, HRMS, that is human resource, HCM knowledge. From JD Edwards, procurement and financials. By acquiring the best products in the market at that point of time, Oracle acquired all the knowledge from all these products, and then they came up with this Oracle Fusion applications team. In the year 2011, so in 2006, Oracle acquired all these existing products in the market. And in the year 2011, Oracle introduced the Fusion applications into the open world. So now the Fusion applications are very stable in all the business areas. It is very good at HCM. It is very good at SCM, supply chain, very good at procurement, financials, CRM, any business area you take. Now the Fusion applications are very stable products. That is the reason behind the very successful journey of Fusion applications team. That is the reason where many customers in the market purchasing the Fusion applications for their in-house business operations. And that is the reason where we are getting huge number of openings or opportunities in the market in this Fusion applications team. So that is why I have mentioned as Fusion applications were built on best business processes. So Oracle acquired all these companies, taken the knowledge from all their products, and they developed these Fusion applications and they have introduced in the market team. Okay. And then they can be deployed through selection of options. What do you mean by deployed through selection of options team? What do you mean by deployed through selection of options team? Whenever a customer buy this product from Oracle, okay, let's suppose any customer or any company want to buy this product from Oracle in order to use in their in-house HR operations team. The application can be deployed in different options. Like we have on-premise and we have cloud deployment option team. So let me go to that particular slide. You can understand. So we have to understand on-premise versus cloud deployment option. See, the question is team, when any client or a customer buying this product from Oracle, how can we access Fusion application? Okay. So we have two ways how the application can be accessible or can be delivered to. When a customer buying the product from Oracle, the Fusion application license will be sold or will be delivered in two deployment options. One is on-premise and the second one is cloud deployment option. So what do you mean by on-premises deployment option, team? It's a old traditional mode of deployment. Basically, if a customer going with a on-premise model of deployment, team, customer have to buy the application from Oracle, okay, and along with the application, team, they have to buy the server, they have to buy the networking, they have to buy the data center, everything, team. Customer have to buy the server from Oracle and they have to install that server in their office premises. That is the word on premises, means in your office premises. If a company or any customer in the market buying the Oracle application from Oracle team, if it is an on-premise model, if they are going with, they have to buy the server from Oracle and they have to install that server in their office premises. And the application they have to install in that server. So in the on-premise model, team, everything Oracle delivered to the customers, server, data center, networking, everything. So here, the customer who buying the product have to maintain their own technical team. Like they used to maintain their own network specialist, DBA administrator, middleware experts, data specialist. The entire team has to be maintained by the customer or the client who buying the product, and they have to maintain the application in their server, their maintenance, their security, their patching, upgradation, everything the customer have to maintain here, team, or the client company who buying the product from Oracle, they have to maintain. Now, on the other side of the coin, team, we have something called a cloud-based deployment. Now the entire world is moving towards the cloud, right? So how can we access Fusion cloud deployment option? If you go, team, what do you mean by cloud deployment option? Any service that is hosted over the internet is called as cloud, right? The perfect example, team, our Google Gmail. So anywhere are you installing the application, software for Gmail? No. Just we are going to our browser, we are typing Gmail, then sign in password it is asking. The moment we give user ID and password, we are able to enter into that Gmail where we can start sending the emails, everything. Anywhere that software are you installing in your laptop or in your PC or in your mobile to use that one? No, right? That is a perfect example of cloud-based technology. Now, Oracle Fusion applications also, team, are purely working on a cloud-based model. Means whenever a customer buy this product from Oracle, the application will be delivered in the cloud-based model. They no need to install any software in any of their laptops or PCs, anything. A good laptop with good internet connection, if you have, that is sufficient, team, to access the Fusion application. If you want, I can show you, see. So just in the form of URL. So this is Fusion application, team. When a customer buy the product from Oracle, the application will be delivered just in the form of this URL. See, HTTPS and some letters you can able to see. If I keep my URL on any of the browser and if I search, now my screen is loading, right? Now I will able to enter into my Fusion applications, team. Now see. So this is my Fusion applications. Actually, it will ask for sign in, user ID and password, but in my browser currently, the user ID and passwords I have auto saved, team. But when you are trying to log in, the main homepage first will be like this. So when you pass your URL in the browser, it will come like this: sign in Oracle Applications Cloud, user ID and password. So once you give user ID and password here, team, and if you click on sign in, you will able to enter into the Fusion applications. So you no need to install this application anywhere in your laptop or in your PCs, or client no need to install the server, anything anywhere else. Whenever a customer buy this product from Oracle, the Fusion applications now purely operating on a cloud-based model. Just in the form of this URL, the application will be delivered to the client. So they can start using it from anywhere sitting in the world. Okay. So that is about cloud-based deployment option, team. Now, within the cloud also, team, Oracle providing the services in 3 different offerings. Again, we have 3 deployment options within the cloud-based model team. What are they? We have PaaS model, we have IaaS model, infrastructure as a service, and we have SaaS model, software as a service, and we have PaaS model team, platform as a service. So when a customer buying the product from Oracle, Oracle will ask which license you want to go in the cloud model. Do you want to buy IaaS license, or you want to buy SaaS license, or you want to buy PaaS license? For every customer, Oracle put on this question team. So how can we access Fusion means on a cloud-based, I'm telling. The next question is team, who maintains the application? Okay. Fusion applications are operating on a cloud-based technology. The question next is team, who maintains the application? Does Oracle should itself maintain the application, or my company? My company means the client or the customer who buying the product from Oracle team. So if you go with my company team, the next question is, does your company have own cloud data center? Then no. Like to use Oracle data center, or if your client have their own data center team, then install the Fusion applications in your company data center. So that the question is team, who maintains the application? Within the cloud, there is a model called infrastructure as a service. So if a customer going with IaaS subscription or IaaS model, in IaaS model team, along with the application, infrastructure to maintain that application also will be delivered. IaaS, infrastructure as a service, means in order to maintain that application, okay, infrastructure also will be delivered to the client, like the server, like the data center, everything. The application to be installed in the data center and to be maintained by the client. So here, entire management of the application will be maintained by the client or the customer company who buying the product from Oracle team. In IaaS model, the cost will be very high because along with the application, certain infrastructure is also delivering for maintaining the application team. But in IaaS model, the scope of customizing the application is very high. Means Oracle delivers standard product with standard features in that. But in IaaS model, the companies can redesign the application according to their business need. They can customize the application according to their business requirement. The scope of customizing the application will be very high. They can do whatever they want because they are getting infrastructure also to maintain the application team. So that is IaaS model team. If not IaaS model, then who maintains the application? On behalf of the company or the client, Oracle itself will maintain. Then the next question team, do we need application alone? Then yes, buy SaaS application from Oracle. Then no, we also need a platform and tools to create applications and services. Then buy both SaaS and PaaS from Oracle. By default in the market, Oracle Fusion HCM application, that whatever the customer going to buy will be SaaS product team. That is software as a service. Means a standard product Oracle will deliver with the standard functionalities and features by default. But on top of that, if any customizations, if client want to do, let's suppose team, they want to have some integrations between two systems, like they want to use Oracle HCM and they want to integrate with some third-party system for their recruiting activities with Taleo, or payroll they want to maintain in some third-party system like Excelity or ADP, and they want to integrate Fusion system with ADP like that. So then they have to go with certain additional other platform tools also to perform that integrations and all. So then customer have to go with both SaaS and PaaS license from Oracle. Only the standard application, if they want to use with whatever the standard features that Oracle giving team, then you can buy SaaS application from Oracle. Here in SaaS, we have a limitation. customer cannot customize the application according to their requirement. Whatever the standard application with standard features and functionalities Oracle giving, they can use the application with that only team. If they want to do certain level of customizations to the system, certain sort of integrational developments they want to do, then along with the SaaS, they can also buy PaaS license team. So all that tools and applications will also be generated or given to the client team. So we have 3 deployment options available in cloud. SaaS, along with the SaaS, do you want to go with PaaS? Or along with the SaaS and PaaS, if you also want to go with IaaS, it's all up to the client requirement team. IaaS will be more costly in the subscriptions because along with the application, entire infrastructure is delivering to the client. SaaS is the low priced, economical priced license fee. But on top of that, if they are going with PaaS, then additional fee they have to pay for that one. So which one to be going, it's all decided from the client requirement team. So SaaS is the by default product for any client Oracle will sell. On top of that, they want to upgrade to PaaS or IaaS is up to them. So this is just for information purpose I'm sharing, team. Usually in any interviews that you are going to attend, the questions or anything related to this will not be discussed with you because this decision will be taken by the high level people from our organization, also our project managers and our sales team and the client side IT team. They will be deciding all these things usually. So we just, for out of the understanding, I have kept this slide, team. So these are the 2 deployment options we have in the Oracle cloud applications, on-premise and cloud. Now, if you go to this, you can understand, team. So cloud deployment model. If it is on-premises, team, see everything is in blue color. That legend, if you see, you manage and other managers. Other managers means Oracle or the vendor will manage, team. You manage means as a company or the customer who buying the product from Oracle, they will be managing that in the system. So on-premises, if you take applications, basically if an application have to run, now we are seeing the application in the front end like this, right? In order to run this application like this, in the background, these all components are required: application, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, server, storage, networking. These all technical components will be running in the background for the application we are seeing in the front end like this. If you are using the application something like this, in the background, these all technical components will be working together, team. Now, if you go with a SaaS subscription, SaaS license team, all these were maintained by Oracle. Other managers means as a vendor, Oracle will manage for the clients. Client can just buy the application and they can start using the application for their business operations team. If you go to PaaS, applications and data, you have to manage. Rest of all the components, Oracle will manage. If you come to infrastructure as a service, application, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, these will be maintained by the customer or the client who buying the product team. Server, storage, networking, virtualization, these components will be maintained by Oracle. So who will be sharing what activities in each of the deployment models? This particular slide will be make you understanding, team. Okay. Next, let me move on to types of companies involved. This is very important for everyone to have the basic understanding, because since last 15 minutes, I'm using the word client, customer. I'm using frequently customer, client, who buying the product. We have to understand the difference of what is what. Let me go to the Excel and explain you, team. Types of companies involved in this particular Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications team. So typically 3 types of companies will be involved, team. What are they? One is vendor. One is vendor. Okay. One second. Okay. That is service provider team or the vendor. You can call it anyone. vendor or the service provider company. One is, and the other is client or the customer, and the third companies will be team consulting companies. So what are these? Any software application you take, team, it might be Oracle, it might be SAP, Workday, or any other DevOps or any AWS, any software application you take. Typically, three types of companies will be involved in their functioning team. First of all, vendor or the service provider. So what do you mean by vendor or a service provider, team? Vendor or a service provider means company who sells the product. Company who sells the product is called as vendor or the service provider. For example, the Fusion applications were owned by Oracle Corporation. Okay, so Oracle will be the vendor or the service provider. This is owned by Oracle, right? Fusion applications were owned by Oracle. So this is the vendor or the service provider company, team. So in the market, this is the company who will be selling the product, who is owning that product, team. That we will call it as vendor or service provider. We have something called client or the customer company. Who are these, team? Companies who buy the product and use in their in-house operations. Who buy the product and use in their in-house operations, team. So these are client or the customer companies. The companies who buy the products from the vendor and use in their in-house operations, team. So these we will be calling it as a client or the customer companies, team. Nothing but companies who using this product basically. For example, you can take any so-called organization. Let's take Tata, let's take Reliance, then let's take Cisco. Okay, then let's take L&T. Okay, then you take Amazon. Anything, any company you take, team. So the companies who using the product are called as client or the customer, who buy the product and use in their in-house operations, team. Then coming to the consulting companies. Consulting companies are the so-called IT companies in the market, like companies who will implement the product is called as consulting companies. Example, team, Deloitte, okay, TechM, Capgemini. So-called IT companies in the market you can take, team, Infosys, Wipro. So why you are telling all these things, Kumar? See, basically, client or the customer companies will buy the product from Oracle. For example, team, take Tata currently as an example. Okay. Now, Tata Group purchasing this license from Oracle. What license? This Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications Tata Group want to buy because they want to use this HCM applications for their in-house HR activities, team. Okay. Now, Tata approached Oracle and Oracle sold this product to Tata Group. So he is the vendor. He is the service provider who providing that service. Then Tata is the customer to that particular service, team. He will be called as client or the customer company. Okay. Now, Tata purchased the license from Oracle. Now, Tata Group want to give this project to some software company because they don't know how to configure the HCM cloud application according to their requirement. Tata Group want to configure the system according to their requirement, team, because when they buy the product from Oracle, it's a kind of a blank product will be delivered to the client. So these Tata Group will reach out to the consulting companies in the market. Consulting companies means the software or the IT companies which are in the market, like so-called Deloitte, TechM, Capgemini, Infosys, etc. So Tata Group will reach out to these people and it will give project to them. And these companies are going to implement the product according to their requirement. So whatever the product that client buy from Oracle, that product according to their requirement, these companies going to configure or implement in the system team. So once you learn this particular course, you will be landing upon these companies team. You will be working on consulting companies or the software companies as a Oracle Fusion HCM consultants. You will be working as what? Oracle Fusion HCM consultants in these software companies. So whenever the clients or the customer giving the project to these companies, where we will be working in this organization, once our company receive the project, we will be deployed into that project team for their end-to-end configuration or the implementation of the product for that client. So when I am using a word client, nothing but the company who bought the product and who going to use the product for their in-house operations. And the client means the company who given the project to us. Okay. So we will be working for the client to implement their product in the system. Now coming to the functional and technical part, I will take up later, team. But once you learn this technology, your landing position will be here. We will be working in the consulting companies in the market as a software engineers or the HCM consultants on Oracle Fusion technology in these companies. So I hope everyone understood who is the service provider, who is the client or the customer, and who is the consulting companies in the market, what they will do in the market. I hope everyone understood, team. Now I want to introduce to you Oracle Fusion environment releases. I want to introduce to you Oracle Fusion environment releases. What do you mean by that one, team? Basically, what I told you, in the year 2011, Oracle introduced these Fusion applications in the market. So when this software introduced in the market in 2011, R1 is the version that they came up with. See, every software will have the version. Even in your mobile, if you're using an Android mobile, you have Android 7.2, 8.2, or if you're using Apple, iOS 9.5, 10.2, 11.5, like that, software versions will be there. So similarly, team, Fusion application also will have the versions basically. So in the year 2011, when Fusion applications introduced in the market, team, Oracle came up with a version called Release 1. Since then, it got evolved. Okay. Now we are in Release 13. So currently we are in which year, team? 2023, right? So over the span of years, the applications got evolved. And now the latest version of the Fusion applications is Release 13, team. So what Oracle did, from R1 to R13, Oracle given the versions. But R13 in the year 2017, basically we came to R13. Oracle made this as a static. Means going forward, there will be no change in this version, team. Release 13, Oracle made as a static version. In the year 2017 only, we reached to Release 13, team. So if anyone asks you now, what is the release version of the Oracle Fusion Cloud applications? Tell them Release 13. Within Release 13, we have some sub-version sequencing available, team, that I will tell you. But this is about the release versions. In 2011, when Oracle introduced it, they introduced the applications with R1. From Release 1 to Release 10, okay? From Release 1 to Release 10, Oracle applications were available in both on-premise and cloud deployment option, team. From Release 1 to Release 10, Oracle applications were available both in on-premise and a cloud deployment option. But from Release 11 onwards, team, Oracle Fusion applications are available purely on a cloud model. Oracle stopped on-premise model here, team. Now the Fusion applications are purely on a cloud-based model only. There is no on-premise. During this time, whoever the customer buy the license from Oracle, the application delivered both ways, on-premise and cloud subscriptions. Oracle sold the product. But from release 11 onwards team and close to release 10 onwards only, Oracle stopped on-premise. Now the Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications are purely available on a cloud-based model only, not anything else. That is one thing we have to keep in mind. Now, some of you might be getting a question. Kumar, it was introduced in 2011. We are in 2023 now. It's almost 12 years down the line. So do you think still the application have demand in the market? It introduced in 2011, but the actual importance of this application, the penetration happens from 2015 and late 2015 and early 2016 onwards only. So though it introduced officially in 2011, the full-fledged services and the customer adoption happening from end of 2015 and early 2016 onwards only, these applications were seeing in the market team. And the main biggest advantage here is already Oracle having a huge customer base in the market. Like existing ERP product, Oracle is having e-business suite. And Oracle purchased the big ERP tools like PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, who are in the market. Oracle acquired them. So all these customers, whoever currently using these existing ERP tools, Oracle insisting them to move to the Fusion applications because the next future will be on a cloud only. So that is a reason whoever the existing customers Oracle having in their EBS, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, Oracle insisting them or forcing them to move to the Fusion applications team. That is the reason major conversions happening in the market from PeopleSoft customers from PeopleSoft, they are moving to the Fusion. From e-business suite moving to the Fusion. From JD Edwards and Siebel, they are moving to the Fusion. That is the place where Oracle acquired the entire market. So not only in India team, across the globe, you take US, you take Canada, you take Middle East, even in India also, many companies now using Oracle Fusion applications are well-known pharma companies like Aurobindo or well-known banks like ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, RBL Bank. These all are using Oracle Fusion HCM applications for their in-house HR activities. So the rapid adoption in the market is happening in this Fusion application team. That is the reason the openings or the recruitment is also going on a very full swing. So we have not seen any impact of recession on this particular technology because ERP applications are the basic tools for the company to operate. Without these applications, the company itself will not run. Without having a HR tool or a software, do you perform the HR activities in the company? No, you can't do. Without having a financial software or an application, will you be able to perform your financial day-to-day transactions? You can't do. So these are the basic softwares or the applications which are required to run the company. That is the reason, team. These are very less impacted technologies in the time of high recessions also. So we have not seen any lag in the recruitment team. We are seeing very good recruitment going on in the market. Very good openings are available, both from the point of freshers and as well as for experienced also. Why I'm telling is, what is the reason behind in a very short span of 6 to 7 years or 8 years, Oracle Fusion applications being adopted by many customers or companies in the market is, these are the reasons behind that one. Existing customer base that Oracle already have and the successful application delivery. I mean, Oracle Fusion applications now become very stable in all the business areas. So that is the reason one customers are moving out to Fusion for their day-to-day operations. That's okay, team. Now, this is about the release versions I'm telling. Now, within this also, team, we have sub-versioning available. If I go to the application team, I can check out what is the latest version of the application. If you come to the right side settings, I will talk about all these introduction to the application, how this application will be delivered to the client. This all in the next session, team. So let me go here and let me get the current latest version of this application, team. What is the latest version? If I go to about this application here, I can see the latest version of this application. What is its team? 23C. And we have something called 11.13.23. Kumar, you were telling release 13. Where it is release 13? R13. See here. See here. Oracle Application Development Framework, REL 13. Okay. Middleware extension capability, REL 13. Then database compatibility, REL 13. So the Fusion application latest version till today, if you ask me, team, it is release 13, 23C, 11.13.23.07. So release 13 and 23C is the latest version of our Fusion application. So what is this 23C? We have to understand that one. So basically, team, Oracle will follow the quarterly upgradation policy. Quarterly upgradation policy. What do you mean by quarterly upgradation policy, team? In a year, we have 4 quarters, team. Every 3 months is a quarter. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, like that. So every year we have 4 quarters, means 4 times Oracle will provide the upgradation to their application team. And they have named each of the quarter as alphabet A, alphabet B, alphabet C, and alphabet D. So they have divided the quarters into A, B, C, D. Okay. And 23C current version is. So we are in the 3rd quarterly upgrade in this year. So basically, first quarter period is from what, team? Jan to March. B means April to June. C means July to September. D means October to December. Right, team? So Oracle categorized the 4 quarters into alphabets like A, B, C, D. So this is the first quarter, this is the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, and 4th quarter. So currently we are in this 23C release, team. We are in 23C release. So what happens, team? What do you mean by upgradation? See, every quarter Oracle will upgrade their application, like how our softwares in the mobiles are getting upgraded from Android 7.5 to 7.6 or 7.6 to 7.7. Whenever the software is getting upgraded, what happens in your mobile, team? In the software side, any bugs if they are available, they will get fixed. Correct. And if any new features that they want to give, they are going to give the new features. Similarly, within the Oracle Fusion applications also, team, every 3 months, Oracle will enhance their application, team, because Oracle invested a lot in their research and development. Oracle will take the feedback from all the existing customers who are using the application. Any bugs are there, any issues are there, any new functionalities if the customers are expecting. By taking the worldwide feedback from all these customers, Oracle will enhance the application from time to time. So for every 3 months, team, Oracle will provide the upgradation to their application. During this time, some new enhancements in the application, some new features will come in the system. Every time new features will be adding up in the application. Any existing features they want to deprecate, they used to remove that one, which are unused by the most of the clients, not required. Any issues or bugs available in the system, that will be rectified. These all things will happen in every upgrade that Oracle providing to the application team. So now the latest version as of July 29th today is 23C. What do you mean by 23C? This is the 3rd quarter. We are in July month. So the 3rd quarter starts, team, July, August, September. So the current quarterly upgrade came. So 23 stands for the year 2023 and C stands for in this year, which quarterly upgrade that version is. So now the application version is, team, release 13 23C. Now the latest version of the Fusion application is what? Release 13 23C. So every year 4 quarterly upgrades I am telling. So how the numbering will be there, you know. Next, once we enter the last quarter in this year, team, the new version will come. In that time, the version will change to 23D. So prior to July team, till last month, we were in the release of 23B. Prior to that, we were in 23A. So next year, if we entering team, then the versioning sequence will start with 24A, 2024, right? 24B, 24C, then 24D. So whenever a quarterly upgrade happening team, the release versions will upgrade accordingly. So A, B, C, D stands for the quarter that which we are in. Then 23 stands for the current financial year in which we are in team. So this is the sequencing that Oracle will follow for their application version to give. So this is the latest current month upgraded version team. So every 3 months, once Oracle will give the upgrade to their application team. So once you start working in this application, in any of the project that you are working, it might be implementation project or support project, anything. During this quarterly upgradation team, as a consultant who working on this project for the client, there are certain activities which our team have to do. So when we're talking about our workshop on implementation project and support project, I will explain about them team. In the placement activities sessions, I will tell you about that. What is that? During this time, we have to do certain regression testings, then sanitary checks, and we have to prepare the impact analysis document to the client. Let's suppose team, this 23C upgrade is coming in this month. So by this time, we have to list out all the what are the new features that are coming in this new release, whether there is any impact to the existing configurations in the system to the client or not. We have to present it to the client team. We have to prepare the impact analysis document. What are new features coming in this release, whether any impact to our existing functionalities or not. And before the upgradation, when Oracle give the time, basically for every customer, Oracle will send the email to their admin team that this is the date and this is the time we are going to upgrade the application version, like that. During that time, we have to do some testings before to the upgradation. And after testings, after upgradation, we will do certain testings. We will call them as regression testings, sanitary testings, pre-upgrade testings, like that. So it's a very big process, basically, every quarter that we will be following. But once you deploy into the project, you will come to understand team. But anyhow, in our project discussion, I will tell you what we will be doing during that time. But I want to make sure, or I want to make you understand what is the upgradation policy that Oracle following for their application team. So quarterly upgradation policy Oracle will follow. Every quarter they will upgrade their application. When they upgrade, the sequencing will be provided like this. And here team, there is some number 11.13.7.0. What do you mean by this one? 11 stands for the year in which Oracle introduced these applications, 2011. Okay. 13 stands for release 13, R13, the version of the application. 23 stands for the current financial year in which we are in, 2023. And 07 stands for, this is the third quarter upgrade, right? Third quarter start month is what team? July. If you count in 1 to 12 numbers, July is what? 7th month. So that is 017. So next quarterly upgrade will be like this. 23D, 11.13.23. October month it will take. The fourth quarter, first month, this one. So what is October month team? 10th month. 10.0. If you want, you please take the screenshot and you can verify if you are working on this in October, November months when the version comes. So this is about team Oracle Fusion environment release every year. Okay. Now, some of you might be getting a question. Kumar, you are telling that every quarter Oracle providing the upgradation to their application. And every quarter you are telling some new features will be coming in the system. So as a consultant who learning this technology, how can I upskill myself about them? I will tell you in this repository team. I told you, right, in the slide I have mentioned a concept called Oracle Knowledge Repository. So Oracle provides the standard documentation every quarter when they're releasing their new upgrade team. In this upgrade, what new features are coming? What are the new functionalities that they are giving? Oracle provides the documents at a free of cost. So I will show you that in the knowledge repository when we're discussing team, you can understand it. Now I want to talk about what are all the modules that we are having in the Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team. This is very important before we start learning this particular course. How many modules we have in this Fusion applications? Okay, and what comes under the functional and what comes under the technical side in this application? This is something which everyone should understand, team. So Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud application consists of several modules in that. They are, okay, the very first module, you can take it as global HR, or you can call it as core HR team. This is one of the module we have. Then we have absence management. This is one of the module we have. Then we have payroll management. Okay, or you can call it as Oracle payroll. Then we have talent management. Okay, so in this talent management only, we will get the concepts like goals, performance, profiles, profile management, I mean, then succession management. All these things will come under talent management module. Then we have the modules like compensation, okay, and benefits. See, these two are two different modules, team, but as a naming convention to pronounce or to spell, usually we will spell together compensation and benefits, but these two are again two different modules, team. Okay, then we have OTL, Oracle time and labor, and we have the module like these are some advanced modules now, what I am listing out, like ORC, Oracle Recruiting Cloud. Then we have something called OLC, Oracle Learning Cloud. Okay, if you want, let me write here, Learning Cloud. And this is Recruiting Cloud. These are advanced modules came in the Fusion application team. And we have some more advanced modules like help desk and safety. Okay, help desk and safety. So typically, team, these are all the modules we have in the Fusion application team. Under our HCM cloud applications, these all are the modules we have in the system. A part of these modules, we have some other components, team. Let me list out them what they are. Okay, let me list out.
Sorry to interrupt, but where is order management and all that? Do we have those modules?
Order management is not part of HCM. That is supply chain. That is a different product all the way around. Okay.
So this training is for HCM. Sorry, maybe
this is for HCM, human capital management. This is.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah. Right, team. So these all are the modules we have in our HCM cloud application team. A part of these modules, okay, we have some other additional concepts in the HCM cloud applications. What are they, team? They are, okay, security administration, then workflows and approval configuration, okay, then sandbox, or we can have a couple of concepts in that team like HCM design studio, okay, and certain concepts like customizations and personalizations, etc. These all will be handled in sandbox team. Then a part of these things also, we have some more concepts like inbound integrations and outbound integrations. Okay, in inbound integrations team, we have again 3 tools coming up in this, something like 2 tools basically, like HDL, HCM data loader, then SDL, spreadsheet data loader. These are the 2 inbound integration tools we have in the system. In inbound integration area, we have to discuss that one. Then we have outbound integrations team. In this, we have 3 tools like BIP reports, Okay. Then OTBI reports and HCM extracts, right? And a part of this team, we have a component called fast formulas. Okay. So it is not a module or anything, but this concept will be coming across in all the other modules we have, like in absence, in payroll, in compensation, benefits, OTL, this concept. So typically the end-to-end concepts in the HCM cloud applications are these things, team. Okay, let me highlight them. Inbound integration, outbound integrations. Okay. Now coming to the question, what comes under the functional side of the application and what comes under the technical side of the application team? So here, whatever the modules that we have, these all comes under the functional side of the application team. Whatever the modules we have, these all comes under the functional side of the application team. Core HR, absence, payroll, talent, compensation, benefits, OTL, ORC, OLC. These all are comes under functional side. If you ask me security, workflows, sandbox, these also basically part of functional area only, but regularly as part of the training in any of the training institutes like we offer these concepts on the technical front. But from the Oracle application point of view, if you ask me, a person who is a functional consultant working in this technology will be also have the hands-on on these three concepts team. So it's a mismatch kind of understanding, whether it should be framed under functional or technical. But as Oracle telling, these also part of functional only. We have the security administration concept, workflow and approval, sandbox, like that. Then the core technical components are these things. The core technical components in the Fusion application are these things. Inbound integration, outbound integrations, and the concept. Basically, fast formula is also a functional concept only. Basically, the inbound and outbound integrations team. These comes under the technical side of the application. Now here, team. Okay, what we are going to see, let me give a brief overview about each of the module team. In core HR module, we will be configuring the entire organizations of our client. And basically, organization / employee management team. Employee management will be handled in this core HR module, like hiring of the employee, maintaining of their employee, their promotions, their demotions, their transfers, their whatever to say, terminations from hire to retire. The employee management will be handled in core HR module team. Here we are going to configure all our clients' organizations, how many companies our client have, how many operational units they have, how many departments they have in that, what are the jobs, locations, grades, all these things team. And the employee hiring, maintaining will be handled in core HR module. Then absence module you take. In every organization team, there will be the concept of leaves, correct? If you are working in any company, probably you people also know. You have different types of leaves which your company will give. Annual leave, casual leave, sick leave. Entire leave management will be handled in this absence module team. Then in payroll management, here we are going to have the salary management. So every month, okay, or every week or every bi-weekly, country to country, different pay frequencies the clients will follow. Particularly in India, if you ask me, we have monthly payrolls. Every month we will be paid with salaries, right? So in payroll management, we are going to see the salary management in the system team. Like what are all the pay components that we have to process to the employee, running of the payroll to the employee, their taxes processing, everything will be handled in the payroll module team. Then we have talent management module. In this module, see, in every organization, there will be performance evaluation, right? Every year, performance evaluation will be conducted. Manager or the HR will give the ratings to the employee. If he got good ratings, he will get promotion, hikes, everything. That entire employee performance evaluation will be handled in this particular talent management team. Then we have compensation module. Like it's an extension concept to the payroll team. Something like if you want to allocate some bonus to your employees, some overtime to your employees, or let's say some stocks or the shares you want to give to your employees. In the compensation module, those all things will be handled. Then benefits module we have team. Particularly in countries like US or UK or Canada, if you take, people will be enrolling into different insurance plans. It's a mandatory rule in that country's team. Employees who are working to be enrolled with different insurance plans. So all that will be handled in the benefits module team. Then OTL. In every company, time recording will be there. It might be timesheets. Every week, employee have to fill whatever the time he worked for the week, or punch in, punch out, biometric, or swipe in, swipe out of the card for entering into the office, where the time information of the employee will be collected. How many hours he is presented in the working hours, like that. So that will be handled in the OTL module team, Oracle Time and Labor. Then ORC. These are the advanced tools came, Oracle Recruiting Cloud. See, basically, for all the recruiting activities team, here, job requisitions raising by the so-called business people, then HR team will evaluate the requirement, then posting the requirements to the job portals like Naukri, everything, picking the profiles, scheduling the interviews, conducting the interviews, releasing the offer. Everything will be handled in this particular recruiting cloud team. So prior to recruiting cloud, Oracle's own existing recruiting tool available called Taleo team. Usually clients used to use Taleo for their recruiting activities. But in order to replace this, in order to replace Taleo, Oracle came up with a module called Oracle Recruiting Cloud within the HCM applications only. So all that recruiting activities will be handled in ORC module team. Then we have Oracle Learning Cloud, OLC. What do you see here? See, if you have experience of joining any company team, for the first initial probation period, they will ask you to go through several mandatory trainings. Some courses used to come when you click on the company's links. Okay. Then you have to go through the sessions. Then the questions used to come, used to answer. Then on there itself, your pass or fail will be coming. So in any organization team, if the company want to conduct any sort of trainings to their employees, and they want to conduct their exams, and they want to take the feedback, everything, Oracle came up with an advanced module called Oracle Learning Cloud, where we can create the courses, where we can create the video lectures, okay, and we can share to the employees. They can view the courses, they can complete the courses, everything that sort of learning and development related activities in the organization can be handled in Learning Cloud. Then help desk and safety. It's an internal ticketing tool team. Let's suppose if you buy some product in Flipkart, you got some issue, where you will go to the support and you will raise a ticket there. You have an act connection for Wi-Fi team. Let's suppose you have any issue, your Wi-Fi is not coming. What you will do? You will raise a ticket in that app, right? The issue will be requested, service request. So there are different ticketing tools available in the market for the support projects or the support processes. Within Oracle HCM system, Oracle came up with a ticketing tool called Help Desk, which is used to set up the communication between all the business people, where they can have the communication set up team. So that is one advanced module, have Help Desk in the system. Then security administration team. So in the Fusion application, we have to talk about the user management and how the access provisioning, like whenever employees hired, they have to give an access with the application. So how their user accounts will be created when they log in into the system, how the access to which screens they should be accessible. That all will be handled in the security administration concept, the user management, how the user accounts to be created when we hiring the employees, that all. Then workflows and approvals team. Every transaction that employee performing in the system, we can send via approval. Let's suppose team, one of the employee applying 2 days of leave in the system. So that entry should go to the concerned manager for approval or concerned HR for approval. That approval management configurations will be handled in this workflows and approvals team. Then we have sandbox, a concept in the Fusion system. Any sort of customizations and personalizations you want to do. My client is telling, Kumar, I don't want this logo here. Can you keep my company's logo here, Tata? Or can you please change the font of this? Or I don't want the background theme like this blue color. I want some other color. And within the pages also team, when we enter into any of the functionalities, any page level customizations, if they are expecting, we can achieve through this sandbox concept. Okay. So these all comes under the functional side of the application team. Then coming to the technical side, we have something called inbound integrations team. Like we have HDL and spreadsheet data loader. So inbound integration means any data that is inbounding into the Fusion system from the client's existing legacy applications. Means prior to the Oracle Fusion, let's suppose team, if your client using SAP, now there are 10,000 employees data available in that SAP system for your client. That data we have to migrate into the Fusion system. How that will be done? I cannot hire the employees manually, 10,000 people in the application, right? I require rapid data migration tools in the system to do some bulk updations. So any sort of bulk uploading of data to be done in the system, we have HCM data loader and spreadsheet data loader. That is inbound integration party. Then we have outbound integrations. These are reports basically. Any data from the Fusion system, if you want to extract in core HR, my client might ask me a report. Kumar, I want to get the report, how many employees I have hired in this month, or how many employees resigned their jobs in this month, or how many employees applied the leaves in this month, or what is the salary we paid to the employee in this month. Across the module team, different reports requirement will be there. So we have 3 reporting tools available in the system. They are BIP reports, OTBI reports, HCM extracts, and fast formula. This is one of the concept in HCM team. In order to maintain certain validations, calculations in the absence module, payroll module, talent module, we have the concept called fast formula team. So all together, these are the entire HCM cloud application modules and the technical concept. Now coming to the SQL part, many of you having a doubt, Kumar, do I require any technical language skills before learning this course? Do I require any SQL prerequisite or PLSQL should I know? For learning the functional, absolutely no, zero. You don't require any coding or any SQL or PLSQL, nothing team. In technical side also, in this BIP reports team, majorly, okay, and to an extent in extracts, but not fully, majorly in BIP reports team, you require SQL knowledge because BIP reports will be built based upon the SQL select statements. We have to write a query from the existing database. We have to fetch the data. What sort of data? Only in this BIP reports area, to an extent in the extracts, we require SQL prerequisite. But let's say if you are not familiar with SQL, no need to learn now or no need to take a risk team. You can skip this concept because none of the consultants working in the market will have the hands-on knowledge on all the areas team. What we have to focus, I will tell you, and what we are going to cover as part of this training program also, I will tell you team. As part of our HCM cloud training, okay, we are going to cover the modules like core HR, absence, payroll, talent, compensation. Okay. Along with that, for OTL, we are going to provide you the video access team. I mean, external videos we have where that support we can provide you for OTL. But these components will be covered in the live. Benefits will not be covered, compensation, and these 4. Total 5 modules will be covered as part of live. And OTL will be provided externally. And security administration will be covered. Workflows and approvals will be covered. Sandbox will be covered. And all these components will be covered, technical side. So it's a comprehensive techno-functional training we are going to provide team, where 5 modules from the functional side and these components of the functional and all the technical components will be covered as part of the training. Now coming to the market requirements. Kumar, which will be better option for us? Whether we have to go as a functional consultant or we have to go as a technical consultant. See, market is very clear till today, team, and even in future also, even in past also. Companies recruit very clearly functional consultants, okay, separately, technical consultants separately, and companies will also look for a combination of person, techno-functional consultant. So these are the three types of profiles available in the market, team: core functional consultant, core technical consultant, and techno-functional consultant. So functional consultant means who work on the functional modules. And Kumar, do I require all the 9 modules or 10 modules I have to learn? No, team. Any 3 or 4 modules are sufficient. Not only to start your career, to clear the interview, to sustain in the market also, 3 to 4 modules are sufficient. No one will know all the modules, team, because it's a very vast subject. Okay, no one will know every module in the real time. So try to consider or try to choose any 3 to 4 modules from this. Like if you ask me, core HR, absence, payroll, talent. If you are okay to proceed, compensation also you can learn. So these modules, along with this security, workflow, sandbox. If you know, team, you can be dropping your resume as a functional consultant. So no coding is required, no SQL is required, nothing. A very plain functional application. Anyone from any background, if you are not from a IT, if you came from a background of BCom, BSc, BA or BArch, anything, any people can able to understand this thing, because no technical involvement, no programming languages, no coding is required. So functional consultant will be working on these aspects, team. Technical consultant, a core technical consultant will work only on these components, team. Inbound integration, that is data migration or the data conversion part, and the outbound integration part. But here, team, only technical consultants, if you learn, market is not really looking only technical consultant. And moreover, I will tell you an example. If you take a project team, okay, any project you take, let's suppose 6 to 7 HCM resources are there. Out of that, 4 to 5 people will be functional consultant. Only 1 person will be technical consultant. Means sufficient. In any project, the technical consultant work, unlike in e-business suite. In e-business suite, technical role is very high. The technical consultant used to have very bright future or very good packages, everything. But in Fusion, the application became more flexible. The dependency on the technical components become very lesser. So that is the reason, team, in any project you take, if 5 or 6 resources working for an implementation project of HCM to any client, 4 to 5 people will be functional. Only 1 or 2 people will be technical resources, because their work are concentrated only on these limited concepts, team. So if you want to go with a technical consultant team, you require an SQL prerequisite in this concept. Here also, for HDL and SDL, OTBI, you don't require. Only at the BIP part, and to an extent in the extracts, you require SQL knowledge to build the reports team. But the major or the high demanded profile is techno-functional consultants. Very less people will be there in the market. That is the reason for this profile, the demand is very high. Simple team. Rather than taking 2 people in the project, if 1 person perform both, that will be a cost saving to the company, correct? So that is the reason, team, companies will ask for techno-functional requirements also. But it's all up to our choice, team. If we are okay with functional and we are confident with functional, go with functional. I want to go with only technical, then go with technical. If you want to go with a combination, my suggestion is this one. Techno-functional consultant. The package side also will be high. The recruitment wise, the requirement in the Naukri and all also rapidly will go for this one. Here also we have equally, but if you have this a bit advantage in the profile, you will be having, team, when the screening is happening. So Kumar, I want to go with a techno-functional. So what you say, you are saying to learn me all the things? No, team. If you go with techno-functional, primarily focus on three maximum 3 or 4 modules from the functional side. And these components, security, workflows, and sandbox. These things commonly to be included team. Either it might be functional or techno-functional. And the technical side include this inbound integration part and OTBI part. If you are not familiar with SQL, please skip this BIP report. It's not mandatory for everyone to learn this particular component. Even then, you can drop your resume as a techno-functional consultant. Means some components from technical, some components from functional. That we are including team. Inbound integration, in outbound, OTBI reports you can learn. No SQL or anything is required. It's simple to learn. That you can learn. And these components along with 3 to 4 modules. You can drop your profile as a techno-functional consultant. So any projects that you will be working team, our employment will be categorized into based upon this. Are you a functional guy or a technical guy or a techno-functional consultant in this HCM cloud applications team? Okay. Now coming to the course offerings team, like what we are going to provide as part of this training. What is the program is about basically. So this course will be for a span of 2.5 months team. Okay, so course duration, let me talk first of all. Okay, course duration will be for 2.5 months. Okay, and the timings for the course will be every day. As today is Saturday, we conducted the demo in the morning 8 to 9, but every day, that is Monday to Friday, the timings will be morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST. Okay, the duration will be for 2.5 months and the timings of the course will be every day morning 8 to 9, Monday to Friday. And the total number of hours that we are going to provide team will be 85 to 90 hours of duration. This entire course program is 85 to 90 hours of duration team. And you will be getting video access, means along with the live training, you will be getting video access to the course team. So we will be not sharing you any drive links or something, because I know if you shared with drive link every day, it will be a lot of mismatching, which class is about which link like that. So we have our own dedicated LMS portal in our website team. So once you go to our website, okay, you will be provided with your login team. If there is a login button here, you can go to login and you can log in with your user ID and password. So once you confirm the enrollment, you will be getting user ID and password. Then you can have your dashboard in the application, in the website team. You can go to your enrolled course. Your course will be available here. Okay. So you can go to the course and you can watch the sessions every day. So all the sessions which topic wise will be uploaded into the portal where you can access all your course videos here team. If I click on that, the class will open here. It's a password protected. It will be shared to you over the email once the enrollment confirmed team. So you can have the sessions here like this. So this access for the course videos will be provided for lifetime. So once we give you the access team, you can reset the password to your user account. This video access will be there for lifetime. Then coming to the server access. Okay, for practicing the Fusion HCM application, the latest server application will be given to you. That will be for a period of 5 months. So when it comes to server access team, many places you will be getting the demo instances. Demo instance means every 3 days or every 5 days, the application will refresh. Okay, whatever the configurations you did in the system, everything will be removed team. So we will be not be providing that one. We are going to provide you a dedicated private server, which we have our own application team. 5 months of free private server access will be given to you for practicing. End-to-end implementation you can do in that system. The data will not refresh. We can implement the full life cycle of project in that. Okay. And coming to the materials team, for each module, we are going to provide our own customized material. It's a kind of manual. As a reference, if you want, I can show it to you. This is one of the user manual for core HR module team. Every day, whatever the session that we are taking up, whatever the explanation that I am going to do, with screenshots and navigations, how to perform that. What is that? Which screenshot we have to go. Step by step manual for each module will be provided to you as part of the materials team. So this will help you a lot. It's a kind of class notes, if you ask me. Rather than you preparing, we are going to share you that materials for every class that we are conducting for all the modules team. This will be on a soft copy. You will be getting for all modules. A part of this, the standard Oracle materials for all the modules also will be given. But Oracle materials are very lengthy to understand because 500 pages document, 600 pages document you will get. But we will be providing our own customized material presentations for all the modules where it will be easy to understand and learn team. And we do also help with the placement activities also team. So when it comes to the placement activities, every month, basically companies will reach us for trained resources. Like fresher requirements, we will be receiving, experienced requirements, we will be receiving team. And our placement activity will start with the resume preparation team. So our team going to prepare the resume for you. And then we are going to provide the interview questions and answers for each of the module. Okay. It consists of fresher interview questions as well as scenario-based experience interview questions also. When I say interview questions team. So resume preparation, interview questions, and every Saturday and Sunday, we will be having the mock interviews also conducted team. Whoever completed their trainings and prepared with their resumes and they are ready, they can book the slot with us and we can conduct the real-time interviews also, the mock interviews, and sharing the profiles to the companies. So yesterday also, 2 of our candidates got placed with one of the Bangalore-based company, that is JMR Infotech, for a fresher role with a package of 5.2 with 1% and 4.8 with 1% team. So every month we will be receiving the requirements. We will be sharing the profiles to the companies as well as part of the placement support from us. So it's going to be a comprehensive training team. I will be the trainer who will be dealing with that. And the most important point I want to mention here is what makes TrioTech different from other is you will be having the direct access to the trainer. You will having direct access to the trainer. So I will be available directly team. You will be interacting with me, no middleman between you and me. Any questions or any doubts you have, you can reach us directly in the WhatsApp. You can post it to me or you can give a call to me or you can email to me. Anyway, that I will be having a direct access to your people. So it's not only during the class time of every day 1 hour. Anytime in the normal working hours, you can able to reach out to me directly team. So there will be no admin or no middleman or no tutor, some kind of low-level people, anything. Directly you can reach out to me for any kind of assistance or doubts. Okay. So this is about the entire program team. As part of this course, what are all the modules that we are going to cover? I have mentioned already team. Now the training will be going on the very practical oriented real-time team. For every module, what are all the setups we have to perform? The configuration, let's say core HR it is. In core HR, what are all the configurations we have to do? And once we hand over the system to the client, what are all the transactions they will be doing in the system? For every module, we have the list of setups or the tasks available team and the transactions what they have to do. Configuration, and once we hand over the system to the client, what are the day-to-day transactions they will do? So both the sides of the training will be covered. And along with this training team, we are going to conduct the workshops on real-time implementation project, support project. Let's say once you got the job and once you deploy to the project, it might be implementation project or it might be support project. So what will be the work you will be conducting? Because many of you people will be in a plan to fill the gap and you want to drop the resumes. I hope what I mean you understood. You haven't worked really, but you have to project yourself worked in this technology. So there might be a questions. What are your roles and responsibilities? What you will do in the office day-to-day work, what it will be, and what is the implementation methodology that you will follow, in which phase, what sort of work you did and you have provided to the client. These are all real-time questions you are going to get team. So we are going to conduct a workshop during the time of placement preparation team, where we are going to explain you the Oracle unified methodology for the implementation. What are the different phases we have? What is project management plan means? What is kickoff study? What is kickoff meeting? What is as is study, to be study? What do you mean by CRP1, CRP2? What do you mean by UAT phase, KUT phase, or go live means what? Transition phase means what? What we will do in each of these phases. And when you are working on an implementation project team, at each of these phases, we have to prepare several documents and we have to present it to the client. What is requirement gathering template? What do you mean by RD50 or BP80 or solution designing MD50 or SDD document? What do you mean by DO70? User manuals means what? What do you mean by core configuration workbook or BR100? How they look? The sample real-time documents also we are going to introduce to your team. So once you get enrolled team, you will be getting access to this drive folder for HCM materials. For each module, this is for core HR, then this is for absence, this is for payroll, this is for talent, security, sandbox, everywhere. For every folder, you will be having the materials or the repository within that team. So if you go to the workshop on implementation projects, the methodology, you can find the real-time documents team, the SDD document, how it looks like, requirement gathering template, how it looks like, user manuals, how it look like. So you can find all the materials of every module here. If you go to core HR, the modules in that. Then if you go to interview questions or assignment folder, you can find that here team, all the interview questions. So we have all the materials well prepared for the entire HCM course that will be accessible to your team. You can download all these things according to your training. Then whenever the training is conducted team, for every module or for every 15 days, we are going to provide you the real-time assignments also, where we will give you the requirement to you and you can configure them in the system. And you can submit back to us on the respective, whatever to say, proforma or the format that which we are giving to your team, so that you can have the hands-on experience or the configurational experience in the application. Because 5 months of server access you are getting. So you have to do the hands-on setups or the configurations, exercises team. Then only you will become master or excel. So this is about the program team. Today, I cannot cover our certification process and the introduction to the repository. Today is a demo, first day. We will join back again on Monday. From Monday onwards, the regular classes will be starting team. So Monday also will be a free session. You can attend the demo, the second class on Monday, where we can discuss about the knowledge repository certification process and introduction to the application. I will take team. Like once a customer buy the product from Oracle, what are the different names that we will call this application? How to log in? What are all these functionalities? So introduction to the application, I will take on the session on Monday. So you can join back with the same meeting link. Anyhow, my team will be sharing the link to you for the session on Monday, morning 8 to 9. You can join team. And the people who not yet contacted to me. So I think some of you have already shared your details over the chat. If anyone want to reach us, if still not reach it, please take out this number team and please reach out to us. You can WhatsApp me or you can call me. I will be available on this number. This is my number team. I'm just posting it in the chat box. You can reach out to me on this number. So for your enrollment confirmations or anything that you want to discuss with me from the career prospects or anything, please reach out to me on this number. So this is about for today's demo session team. So I hope everyone enjoyed the session. Please let me know if you have any questions with respect to the today's topic. You can unmute yourself and you can ask them.
Hello. Yes, my name is Raj. I have a few questions.